We invite all listeners to tune in every Thursday at approximately 7:25 a.m. for Tutor Speaks, a program which deals with all issues affecting teachers, schools, and the education sector in general. So join us right here on I-95.5 every Thursday morning at 7:25.
Blessed Thursday morning to all I-95.5 listeners. This is the segment Tutor Speaks, and I am your presenter, Patricia Eversley. We are living in somber times. What we are experiencing now, to many, is bewildering, stressful, and confusing. While we all heed the call to stay home, to stay safe, our association continues to connect with its members. This morning, I will read for you a message to educators from the President of the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association, Mrs. Antonia Tekah-De Freitas. She writes, "Colleagues in education, Friday, 3rd April 2020 would have marked the end of the second term of the academic year 2019-2020. Ordinarily, on that day, there would have been a range of end-of-term activities. A sense of relaxation would have been the order of the day. However, these are not ordinary times. Our schooling was abruptly cut short on Friday, 13th March 2020, soon after the World Health Organization declared the spread of the coronavirus, COVID-19, a global pandemic. Friday, 13th March 2020 has forever changed the education landscape of our country. To date, the global pandemic has registered over 1 million confirmed cases. The death toll continues to rise. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, the government has taken considerable steps to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 across the country. Sadly, there have been some deaths in our country as well. It is not easy to overcome the fear, uncertainty, and apprehension which many of us now face. There are many things which we do not have control over at this time. Colleagues, I urge us though to focus on those matters which we do have control over. We must be able to distinguish caution from overreaction. Just as we must practice physical social distancing to preserve life, we should engage in some form of social distancing for our brains. While there is a need for us to monitor the national situation, we should not let it overwhelm us. As educators, preserving our mental and emotional health during this period is our personal responsibility. There are many strategies that can be utilized to accomplish this. Please take care of yourselves. As parents, take care of your children. They will need your support. Furthermore, as we are currently separated from our charges, we pray for their well-being and their safety. Tutor commends the state for its efforts to contain the spread of COVID-19. Commendations are also extended to the Ministry of Education for the many efforts to continue the schooling of our students. By the same token, appreciation must also be expressed for the work of all teachers who have gone above and beyond during this crisis to reach out to students. In our schools, we are used to sacrificing to host sports, graduations, bazaars, weekend classes, and extracurricular activities on a regular basis for the benefit of our students. The patriotism of our teachers and their commitment to students and to the education system of this country is unparalleled. For those who have family members and relatives on the job in the health sector and in those arenas which are currently deemed essential services, you have the support, gratitude, and prayers of all of us for you and for your loved ones. Tutor extends condolences to those families who have lost loved ones during this crisis. May you be granted strength and comfort. Despite optimistic projections for a return to normalcy within Trinidad and Tobago, there are many things which cannot be anticipated at this time. We must have the faith and the fortitude to weather this national crisis together. We must be our neighbor's keeper. As a fraternity and as educators of this beloved nation, let us continue to demonstrate the responsible behavior that is required at this time. Your union is here to support you. Let us use this Easter vacation as a period of rejuvenation, as a period of rebuilding our relationships with ourselves, with our families, with the Creator. When that time comes for us to move forward, we will do it together as a strong union. Yours in tutor, Antonia Tekah-De Freitas, President.
You have been listening to Tutor Speaks. You can contact us at tutorpresident1@gmail.com. That's tutorpresident1@gmail.com, or telephone Tutor's head office at 645-2134, 645-3825, or 663-2738.